Hey everybody, Mr. 100K a day here, and today we are going to be discussing the Game On cards, another alternative and another method to rack up a bunch of points and to get easy liquidation methods. Now, I want to make sure I'm clear on this. These particular cards are only sold either online or in particular states that have online gaming or online sports betting. Now, you don't have to be a sports bettor in order to take advantage of these cards or this particular program, but you do need to have a verified liquidation method in order to get rid of the cards once you purchase them. A lot of people have been reaching out to me and to us about these particular cards because of the fact that they are found in many locations that have sports betting. Now, one place you can purchase the cards, like I already said, is online on getgameon.com. Now, the problem is when you try to purchase these cards online, many of these transactions are declined. They don't accept Visa at all, and they only accept MasterCard, Discover, and American Express. The problem is these particular cards are viewed oftentimes as, when you purchase them online, they're viewed in a certain way when it runs across the processor or the credit card company, and they decline it. So what I encourage people to do is to simply go into the store and purchase them. One of the main stores that have them in the particular states that have sports betting is Lowe's. Lowe's will allow you to buy as many of these cards as you can buy. Depends on what manager's on duty. Sometimes they'll say buy 10, and they come in 400 denominations, between 1 and 400 denominations, or up to 100 denominations. But it's always best to get the biggest denomination as possible. Or if a manager is on duty and they feel like you're being scammed or you're running a scam, guess what they'll do? They'll say you can only buy one. So it's all dependent upon the manager and who's there and how they view you. So, of course, I have some clients that say, hey, I came back with 10. Some clients say I came back with one. That's just the nature of how it works. So the list right here, they have Arizona, Colorado, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, online casino play card, Pennsylvania, Virginia, West Virginia, and Wyoming. Now, all of those states are states in which have these particular websites in which you can actually buy these particular cards. Those are also the same states that have online gaming, and these cards are sold at Lowe's. And I say at Lowe's particularly because Lowe's is typically not a place where people go to rack up a bunch of points and miles or whatever they're trying to do in spending. However, having these cards there and very accessible, it provides another retailer that you can go and do some spending at, some shopping. And also you can try to do it online. Like I said, most of the people who I know, who we work with, who've attempted to purchase online, their transactions are declined. Now, some transactions go through, but at the same time, they don't accept any Visa purchases on the website. So you have to use a MasterCard, Discover, or American Express. So what you would basically do is they have step 1, step 2, and step 3 here. Step 1, you purchase where you find the cards at thousands of retailers online. Load up to $400 per card. Now, online, you can load up to $500 per card. In the stores, it's $400. And then you can log into any of the sports betting sites and transfer the funds from the card to the site. Now, as I've said before, it's better for you guys to have either your own liquidation method, or we'll buy the cards from you, of course, and we can go from there. But this is just a particular card that a lot of people don't already operate with, but it's a card that a lot of people can still use just to rack the points up. So I gotta make sure I'm clear on that. Nobody wants to push you or force you to have to redeem it and play and do like any type of sports betting, but they must be wagered or they must be used or unloaded on sports betting websites like FanDuel, DraftKings, BetRivers, BetParx, Parx Casino, and all the other online casinos in order to be liquidated. So Now, they have a frequently asked questions on the site, and I encourage everybody to go check the site out. It's definitely a very safe card. I've bought plenty of them myself. A lot of our people who work with us have bought plenty of them. Some of the employees have bought them themselves. They've received them as gifts. So I definitely encourage people to feel like this is a trustworthy site. And these are the sites that could be used at. I want to make sure I was clear on that. Hard Rock Casino, BetMGM, DraftKings, Park, Bet River Sportsbook, and FanDuel. So that's if you want to liquidate them yourself. And if you reside in the state in which you were able to do it yourself, then you definitely can use one of those. So when you go to the site, let's just say you are residing in New York. So you would go buy now. And then you will say it's for me. And it'll say how much. If you want it to be for yourself, you'll say, I'm gonna pick a classic card. It's for me. And you'll say $500, which is the max. Now, as you can see, it's a $5.95 activation fee. You go down there, pick the card, and you hit checkout. So this is where you enter your credit card information, and you basically put your email in. So they email into you, confirm your email, phone number, credit card, and right here, of course, it shows that they do not accept any Visa card. So if you think you're going to rack up a bunch of points on a Visa card, you are mistaken. And the most you can order per card, per transaction online is $500, which will be one gift card. So once you place your order, they basically just send you everything. They send it to you in email. Or you could take the other approach where you could send it to someone else, where when they ask you in the beginning, and I'll go back so you guys can see it. When they ask who is it for, you say a friend. So you basically enter their name, your name, and then you put the friend's information, and they'll send the friend the card by email. This is a pretty effective way. It works. The cards are reliable, the websites are reliable, and it's a really good, easy way to rack up a bunch of points and cash back on your credit card if you decide to utilize this particular method. So anyway, guys, this is Mr. 100K a day. If anybody has any questions, comments, or suggestions on this, please feel free to reach out to us. This particular video will remain on the page, unlike some of the other ones, because this is an ongoing procedure, and it's an ongoing particular product that is, especially with this year, with an election year, a lot of states, such as Missouri, have legalized sports betting on the ballot. So it'll become a constitutional amendment in some places where sports betting, some of these particular things will be legal and it'll be accessible to more people throughout the United States. So we'll keep this video up so you guys always can refer to this to understand how the process works, how the game on cards work, and what you can do to take advantage of the game on cards in your journey to obtain a bunch of points, miles, and cash back. Take care, guys.